Welcome, my favorite people, the rare gems. Have you ever felt like you see things others don't? That you notice patterns, read emotions, or even predict situations before they happen? If so, you're not imagining it. There's something extraordinary about you. Sigma women are a rare breed, defined by their independence, depth, and unique way of seeing the world. But beyond that, many Sigma women possess what can only be described as psychic gifts. Abilities that go far beyond intuition and enter the realm of deep perception and insight. This isn't about fortune-telling or mystical powers. It's about the ability to decode people, situations, and energies with a level of precision that leaves others in awe. These gifts aren't just random quirks. They are tools that make you more aware, more resilient, and more powerful. In this video, we'll explore the 12 extraordinary psychic gifts that set Sigma women apart. If you've ever doubted the strength of your instincts, this is your sign to embrace them. Watch through to the end. You might discover something remarkable about yourself. Stay tuned and let's dive in. Number 1. Dreams that act as prophecies. For Sigma women, dreams are not just fleeting images that vanish with the morning light. They carry a weight, a meaning, that others might overlook. These women possess a unique subconscious ability to piece together fragments of their waking life and translate them into powerful symbols during sleep. While others dismiss their dreams as nonsense, Sigma women know better. They've seen their dreams serve as warning signs, insights, or even blueprints for what's to come. It's not about mysticism, it's about the way their minds work. Sigma women are incredibly observant during the day, picking up details and patterns that others miss. When they sleep, their brains don't shut down. They sift through these details, combining them in ways that often reveal hidden truths or looming possibilities. That recurring dream about losing control? It might be a nudge to address something slipping out of your hands in real life. The vivid imagery of someone close behaving oddly. It could be your subconscious alerting you to dynamics you've sensed but haven't consciously acknowledged. What makes this ability even more extraordinary is how effortlessly it happens. Sigma women don't chase after meaning. It finds them, often in ways that feel uncannily precise. Their dreams act as a quiet guide, helping them navigate life's uncertainties with a sense of preparation and clarity. For them, sleep isn't just rest. It's a portal to foresight, one they've learned to respect and trust. Number 2. The aura reader's eye. Sigma women have an extraordinary gift that sets them apart. They can sense energy without anyone saying a word. It's not something they study or consciously practice. It's an instinct that feels as natural as breathing. When they're around people or in certain spaces, it's like a silent language reveals itself. They pick up on the energy others bring with them, the subtle vibrations that can't be faked. For Sigma women, this ability isn't just about feeling good vibes or bad vibes, it's far more nuanced. They can walk into a room and instantly feel if the atmosphere is heavy with tension or alive with possibility. They can meet someone for the first time and intuitively know if their intentions are genuine or if they're masking something beneath the surface. It's almost like reading a book that others can't even see exists. What's even more impressive is how they use this gift. They don't confront or call people out unnecessarily. They simply adjust. If they sense toxicity, they distance themselves without creating drama. If they feel warmth or positivity, they naturally gravitate toward it. This keen awareness protects them from manipulative individuals and helps them thrive in environments where others might falter. It's not magic, but it feels close. Their ability to read the unspoken energy around them gives Sigma women a quiet advantage, one that allows them to move through life with confidence and clarity others only dream of. Number 3. An almost paranormal ability to predict outcomes. Sigma women possess a remarkable ability to predict outcomes that can seem almost paranormal to those around them. But the truth is, there's no magic at play. It's pure, razor-sharp observation and analysis. They notice details that others gloss over, picking up on subtle cues in behavior, tone, or circumstances that most people wouldn't even register. It's not just about what's said or done, It's about what's left unsaid, the gaps in the story, or the shifts in energy that give everything away. What sets Sigma women apart is how quickly they connect the dots. They don't need days or weeks to figure out where something is headed. They instinctively map out all the possible outcomes in real time. Whether it's a personal relationship, a professional scenario, or even a casual conversation, they intuitively know where things are likely to go. It's not just guessing. It's grounded in their ability to recognize patterns, spot inconsistencies, and detect intentions hiding beneath the surface. What's even more powerful is how they act on this foresight. Sigma women don't waste time arguing with reality or hoping things will turn out differently. They prepare. They pivot, strategize, or remove themselves from situations entirely if they sense trouble on the horizon. This ability doesn't just keep them ahead of the curve, it makes them nearly untouchable. Their predictive insight is their superpower, a gift that allows them to move through life with a confidence that few can match. Number 4. Connection to unseen rhythms. Sigma. Women have an uncanny ability to align themselves with the natural flow of life, as though they're tapped into a rhythm that others can't quite hear. This isn't something they learned from a book or a mentor. It's an internal compass, a deep awareness of when to act and when to wait. While many people rush into decisions out of fear or hesitation, Sigma women seem to know the exact moment when the tide is in their favor. This connection to life's rhythms isn't just luck. It's the result of their heightened self-awareness and observation. They recognize subtle shifts in energy, whether in people, opportunities, or even within themselves. They don't force things to happen prematurely, nor do they cling to situations that have run their course. Instead, they intuitively sense when to pivot, when to hold steady, and when to leap forward without looking back. What makes this even more remarkable is how effortlessly they trust this instinct. While others might second-guess themselves or cling to external validation, Sigma women listen to their inner voice and act decisively. This gift allows them to avoid unnecessary struggles and take advantage of opportunities most people overlook. Their ability to flow with life isn't just a skill, it's a quiet power that keeps them aligned with what matters most. It's not about controlling life, but moving in harmony with it, a strength that makes them seem almost untouchable. Number 5. Telepathic social intelligence. Sigma women have an extraordinary ability to read people without a single word being exchanged. It's not telepathy in the traditional sense, but it feels like it. They can pick up on the unspoken truths, the hidden fears, the unacknowledged desires, and the things others are too afraid to admit, even to themselves. This isn't guesswork. It's a finely tuned sense of observation and emotional intelligence, sharpened by their natural inclination to exist on the edges of social dynamics rather than at the center. While most people rely on verbal cues to understand someone, Sigma women go deeper. They notice micro-expressions, shifts in tone, or the energy someone carries into a room. They don't just hear what's being said, they feel what's not. They can sense when someone is hiding insecurity behind bravado, when a compliment is tinged with envy, or when silence is heavy with unspoken conflict. What's even more intriguing is how they use this gift. Sigma women don't manipulate or exploit this insight. Instead, they let it guide how they interact. They'll distance themselves from someone whose energy feels off or offer quiet support to someone silently struggling. Their ability to just know gives them an edge in navigating relationships with grace and authenticity. This psychic-like awareness isn't something they boast about. It's simply a part of who they are. It's what allows them to move through social landscapes with clarity, understanding people in ways that leave others mystified. We appreciate you, Rare Gems, for being a treasured subscriber. Your consistent support is vital to us and fuels our passion for delivering meaningful content. Thank you for your engagement and encouragement. Number 6. Absorbing vibrations from the environment. Sigma women have a rare sensitivity that allows them to feel the unspoken energy of a space the moment they enter it. It's not something they consciously seek out, it simply washes over them. A room might feel welcoming and light, or it could carry a weight, a tension that speaks of unresolved arguments, hidden agendas, or past chaos. This heightened perception of their surroundings isn't about imagination. It's an instinctive response to the subtle vibrations left behind by the people and events that have occupied the space before. What's fascinating is how Sigma women trust this sense completely. They don't second-guess it or write it off as paranoia. If a place feels off, they leave. If the energy feels uplifting, they lean in. This isn't about being picky or dramatic, it's about self-preservation. They understand that environments carry echoes of what has happened within them, and those echoes can influence their mood, thoughts, and even decisions. This ability to absorb vibrations isn't limited to rooms, it extends to people as well. A handshake, a glance, or even a person's posture can reveal more to them than a full conversation might to others. They sense when someone's energy aligns with their own, and when it doesn't, adjusting their actions accordingly. For Sigma women, this perception acts as an invisible guide, steering them away from harm and towards spaces and people that resonate with their values and peace of mind. Number 7. The psychic shield. Sigma women possess a remarkable ability not only to sense the emotional and energetic undercurrents around them, but also to protect themselves from being consumed by them. This psychic shield isn't something visible or tangible. It's a quiet internal strength that allows them to remain clear-headed even in the most chaotic environments. While others might feel drained or overwhelmed by the intensity of emotions in a room, Sigma women have learned to filter what they absorb and block what doesn't serve them. This ability isn't about indifference or shutting people out. It's about discernment. They can separate their own feelings from the emotional noise around them, creating an invisible boundary that shields them from negativity, manipulation, or unnecessary drama. If a space feels heavy with anger or fear, they sense it, but they don't let it take root in their own mind. If someone attempts to project their insecurities onto them, the Sigma woman recognizes it for what it is and doesn't internalize it. This shield isn't innate. It's something they've developed over time through self-awareness and experience. They've learned the hard way that absorbing too much of other people's energy can cloud their judgment and disrupt their peace. By protecting their inner world, Sigma women can stay focused and grounded even when everything around them feels chaotic. It's this balance of openness and self-protection that makes them resilient, calm, and unshakable in the face of life's emotional storms. Number 8. A seer of potential futures. Sigma women have a rare ability to see beyond the linear path of what will happen and instead grasp the multiple possibilities of what could happen. They don't just focus on the most likely outcome. They consider the full spectrum of potential futures that branch out from the decisions people make. This isn't fortune-telling. It's a profound skill rooted in their keen observation, emotional intelligence, and deep understanding of cause and effect. When faced with a situation, Sigma women don't jump to conclusions or cling to one outcome. They analyze the variables, read the intentions of those involved, and calculate how different choices could shape the future. This ability gives them an almost prophetic edge, not because they predict the future, but because they understand how actions ripple outward to create consequences. What's even more remarkable is how they use this gift. Whether it's for themselves or for someone else, Sigma women often step into the role of a quiet guide. They don't impose their vision or try to control others, but they subtly encourage the choices that lead to the best possible results. Their advice, often simple and understated, comes from a place of clarity and care. This ability makes them invaluable in personal and professional situations. They don't just react to the present. They shape the future by navigating through possibilities with precision. For Sigma women, every decision is an opportunity to move closer to an outcome that aligns with their values and vision. Number 9. Silent manifestation power. Sigma women possess an extraordinary ability to manifest their desires, but it's not about wishful thinking or blind optimism. They don't waste time daydreaming about what they want. They work toward it with a quiet, focused intensity that often feels almost magical. What sets them apart is their ability to visualize their goals with such clarity and precision that every action they take naturally moves them closer to those outcomes. For Sigma women, manifestation isn't passive. It's a combination of mental discipline, strategic thinking, and relentless determination. They see the future they want with vivid detail, but instead of broadcasting it to the world or waiting for validation, they internalize it. This focus becomes a powerful guide, shaping their decisions, habits, and even the energy they put out into the world. What's fascinating is how subtle their approach is. They don't shout their goals from the rooftops or seek attention for their efforts. Instead, they quietly align their mindset and actions with what they envision. They cultivate patience and resilience, knowing that what they're building takes time. When obstacles arise, they don't waver because their vision is too strong to be derailed. This silent manifestation power is what makes Sigma women so unstoppable. People around them might marvel at how things fall into place, but it's no coincidence. It's the result of focus, persistence, and an unwavering belief in their ability to create the life they desire, one step at a time. Number 10. Magnet for the misunderstood. Sigma women have a unique presence that draws people who often feel invisible or misunderstood. Those carrying hidden pain, unspoken struggles, or even a quiet spark of untapped potential are instinctively drawn to them. It's not about charm or charisma. It's deeper than that. There's something about a Sigma woman's energy that tells others she sees beyond the surface. When people encounter a Sigma woman, they feel a rare sense of safety, as though they don't need to wear a mask or pretend to be something they're not. It's not that Sigma women explicitly offer comfort or validation. It's their ability to listen without judgment and observe without bias. They don't push, pry, or attempt to fix anyone. Instead, their quiet understanding creates an unspoken invitation for others to open up. What's remarkable is how often Sigma women spot potential in people that even they don't recognize in themselves. They see the strength beneath the doubt, the talent hidden behind fear, or the resilience buried under years of hardship. It's as if they can peer through the layers of someone's defenses and glimpse their raw, unfiltered truth. But Sigma women don't carry these connections as a burden. They don't let others' struggles weigh them down. Instead, they provide subtle encouragement, a word or a look that inspires people to confront their own truths. Their magnetism lies in their authenticity, making them a beacon for those who need to feel seen in a world that often overlooks them. Number 11. Hyper-attuned intuition that cuts through deception. Sigma women have a remarkable gift for cutting through facades and uncovering the truth beneath. Their intuition isn't just about sixth sense, but rather a deeply honed skill, built from years of paying attention to details that most overlook. They pick up on micro-expressions, those fleeting flashes of emotion that betray what someone is really feeling. They notice the inconsistencies between a person's words and their body language, the hesitation in tone, or the sudden shift in posture that others might dismiss as insignificant. This hyper-attuned intuition allows Sigma women to sense deception almost instantly. They don't need dramatic evidence to know when something is off. The smallest cue is enough to trigger their internal radar. And once it's activated, they quietly observe, piecing together the puzzle until the bigger picture emerges. What's striking is their ability to remain composed during these moments. They don't react impulsively or call out a lie without purpose. Instead, they store the information, deciding when and how to use it to their advantage. Their sharp awareness often leaves others wondering how they just know. But for Sigma women, it's not magic. It's an ability rooted in observation, logic, and a deep connection to their instincts. They trust what they feel, even if they can't immediately explain it. This makes them nearly impossible to deceive and incredibly effective at navigating complex social dynamics with clarity and control. Number 12. The emotional lie detector. Sigma women are human emotional lie detectors, able to sense when someone's outward emotions don't align with what's bubbling beneath the surface. It's not about mind reading. It's their uncanny ability to notice the subtle inconsistencies that most people miss. A forced smile, an overly enthusiastic laugh, or the tension hiding behind someone's eyes is enough for them to know that something isn't quite right. What sets Sigma women apart is their ability to decode even the most well-crafted emotional facades. If someone is masking pain, pretending everything is fine, or exaggerating happiness to hide discomfort, they pick up on it almost immediately. It's not just the physical cues, like posture or tone, but also the unspoken energy that people give off. They instinctively sense when something feels off, and they trust that instinct without second-guessing it. However, this ability isn't about calling people out or exposing their vulnerabilities. Sigma women use this insight with care. They don't pry or push for confessions. They simply adjust their approach, offering support, understanding, or space when needed. It's not about judgment, it's about clarity. They understand that emotions are complex and that people often hide what they feel for reasons of their own. This skill makes Sigma women invaluable in relationships and social settings. They see through the layers of pretense and connect with people on a genuine, unfiltered level. It's an extraordinary gift that allows them to navigate emotional landscapes with grace and precision. Sigma women are truly extraordinary individuals with a rare blend of intuition, perception, and insight that sets them apart. Their psychic gifts aren't about mysticism. They're rooted in sharp awareness, emotional intelligence, and an ability to connect deeply with the world around them. Whether it's sensing hidden emotions, predicting outcomes, or aligning their actions with a larger universal rhythm, Sigma women operate on a level that feels almost otherworldly. These gifts aren't just tools. They're a reflection of the powerful, independent, and deeply connected people they are. If you've recognized some of these traits in yourself, take a moment to embrace what makes you unique. Being a Sigma woman means seeing the world differently, but it also means carrying a strength that few can match. You have the power to navigate life with clarity, integrity, and purpose, and that's something truly rare. Trust your instincts, honor your gifts, and never doubt the value you bring to the people and spaces around you. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If this resonated with you or gave you a new perspective, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into what makes Sigma personalities so remarkable. Your support means everything. It helps us grow and reach more people who need this message. Until next time, stay strong, stay true, and keep embracing the extraordinary person you are. Take care and see you in our next video. God bless.